What's going on, guys? Welcome to High Integrity Dating. I'm Anthony. I'm a confidence and dating coach. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about a very common thing that I experience when I have clients come down and do workshops with me. And that one thing is that they don't feel good enough. Like when they see a woman, especially an attractive woman, they have a tendency to shrink as if to say that this person that they're looking at, this woman, this gorgeous, attractive lady, is better than them in some way. And the truth is, in all cases, that's not the truth. There is no someone's better than you. Now, there is maybe someone's more socially calibrated than you, right? There's someone who may take care of themselves a little better than you. Sorry. My situation's falling apart here. But there's somebody who might be, they take care of themselves better than you. There might be guys and women who take care of themselves better than you. They dress nicer. Maybe they have nicer things. Maybe they have a better job, better position in life. That does not make them better than you. That's all surface level stuff. Oftentimes, you'll get to know somebody like this. Let's say you get a girl's number like this, and then you get to know her, and then you find out as you talk to her more and more, okay, this girl really isn't what I thought she was, right? She's not really a person of integrity. This guy's not really a person of integrity. And then you start to realize that, okay, now I've actually got some qualities that I think are better than this person. But even that's pride, right? You want to let that go because there is no above or under. There's just, everybody has their own characteristics. But I want to say this. The quicker you can embrace who you are, where you are, at your current stage, whether you like it or not, you do so much better when you go out and meet women. A lot of us as nice guys, we do not like what we currently are, and we're constantly trying to change it and run from it. Now, there's nothing wrong with changing because change is beautiful. Growth is beautiful. Becoming the better version of yourself is a beautiful thing. But at the same time, we have to slow down and accept where we are now. This is one of the biggest lessons I ever got from Brian, was slowing down and appreciating where you are now. And it was the hardest thing. And I didn't want to listen to it because I was just like, how am I supposed to accept where I am now? My finances are all over the place. I'm in apathy all the time. I can't get a woman to save my life. This actually wasn't true at the time, but I had a lot of victim mentality. But I noticed that those moments where I could get a little bit of clarity and accept and appreciate where I was, even in my brokenness, even in my brokenness, which I wasn't really broken, it was just the way I was seeing myself, that there was a peace in it. And when I was able to tap into that peace and I would go out and I would approach women, I would feel more confident in myself, right? I still had the messed up finances. I still had the low self-esteem, but I saw myself a little bit differently. When I saw myself a little bit differently, when I walked up and said, hey, excuse me, I just want to come talk to you. I want to come say hi. It hit different. It hit with a little bit more confidence. It hit with a little more power. It hit with a little more self-assurance. So I just want you guys to take that home with you. You may be in the place right now where you don't feel like you like your current circumstance. You may not like where you are financially. You may not like the size of your body, the way your body looks, your weight. Maybe you're gaining weight. Maybe you feel like you're, overweight. Accept it. Accept where you are. Because the only thing that's making it bad is you. Women love big guys. We used to have this model in our workshops back in Fearless. Probably the most gorgeous Brazilian girl I've ever seen in my life. She would always say, and she wasn't BSing us, and I knew this for a fact, right? She wasn't just speaking out of her ass. She wasn't just trying to make anybody feel good. She wasn't. You could just feel it on her. She would always say that she loved guys who had a big stomach. Like, she grew up with that. That's what she knew. She loved it. Actually, that's what turned her on. And if a guy didn't have that, she just wasn't interested. And it just goes to show you that it's so true. There's so many women out there who like you, who like what you got going on, your current, whatever your current thing is. They're into that. We get very jaded in society today thinking that all women want the same thing. They don't. Think about yourself. Not all men like the same thing. Not all men like the technical beauty standard in America and Europe, right? Not all of us like slim, blonde, green hair, blue eyes, slender model type bodies. Now, there's a whole lot of people who like that, but then there's a whole lot of people who that does nothing for. I'm one of those people that does nothing for. You know, me, I like him a little bit thicker. I like him with curly hair. I like him with a nice smile. I like him with a little darker skin. Not to say that that's the only thing I like, but for me, that's what works for me. That's what I go after. If there were a certain amount of girls in a room, I would find that particular thing and go after it. So same thing with women. So get the idea out of your head that you've got to be this 6'2" tall guy. You got to be Chad. You got to be looking like this. Nah, that's internet stuff. Let all that internet stuff go. That's not reality. Women like what they like, and you just may be what they like. So when you find a girl coming on to you, stop doubting yourself and let it in. Take advantage of that. All right. Anyways, to sum this all up. 1, you're good enough as you are. And there's some woman out there who likes exactly what you got going on, so stop doubting yourself. Get out there and go meet some women, man. You'd be surprised when you get in front of women, when you allow yourself to truly get in front of them, immediately they like what you got going on. But a lot of times, in most cases, we don't give ourselves that opportunity to show up and get in front of these women to be able to see that that's true. And that's a detriment to our self-esteem, because if we don't see that and if we're not being displayed that frequently, we tend to believe that we're not good enough, or women don't like us, or don't want to be with us in that way. They don't want to have sex with us. They don't want to hook up with us. They don't want relationships with us. They don't find us attractive. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Man, I've had some guys come who are technically on paper not attractive. But the way they are when they show up to meet a woman, you can see a woman's head being like, oh, okay. You know, maybe this is not what I'm used to, but this guy's cool. So, anyways, I say all that to say, guys, go out there and kill it. You guys are attractive. You guys are charming. Obviously, if you want to get a little bit better with yourself and how you feel about yourself, that's where I would say maybe do something like a workshop. Maybe come down to LA, do some approaching work with me, do some model work with me. I can get really deep in there and find out what's going on with you internally. Because how you feel about yourself ultimately does matter, right? How you feel about yourself is the thing that makes it so when you show up in your power, in your strength. The most common thing that turns women off that I see when guys approach is that guys shrink. They make themselves small because that's actually how they feel about themselves. But anyways, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll be part 3 of that other video I shot. And that's that. Today's Sunday. Go out and have a great week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, watch this next message too. I got a question for you. Are you ready to stop being a nice guy and start getting real with women? Are you ready to be comfortable in your own skin, whether that's alone or when you're engaging with attractive women? Are you ready to let go of all that self-doubt and start moving towards having the type of women that you actually want to have in your life? If this is you and you've answered yes to all these questions, hit the link in the description. I want to chat with you. I've got a couple programs that I've created specifically to help you get from wherever you are in your current struggles with dating and confidence to you becoming your most attractive and confident self. So again, if this is you and you're seriously committed to changing and growing and becoming your most attractive, confident self, hit the link in the description, man. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll chat with you soon.